Good evening to DeFiChain News on the 28th February 2024. The news show that provides you with the latest updates on DeFiChain project. If you like the show, then let's go crazy on the like button. It wakes up the algorithm and helps the project. Subscribe and click the bell button. And stay until the end because we will discuss the next shows and dates. Afterwards, we also have some time to answer your questions, so please put them here in the chat. But before we start with the headlines, I would like to welcome my co-moderator and expert of DeFiChain, Lord Mark. How are you on this wonderful Wednesday? Where is he? Here, in the background.
Welcome
We heard you
back.
already.
Yo, yeah, you heard me clicking around. Yeah, I'm fine. Awesome. Wednesday news show. A lot of good stuff happening around DeFi and DeFi MetaChain. Absolutely fantastic. Happy to be here.
Yeah, community is pretty active. Was not so hard to find the one or other update. But before we now go into the detail, let us have a look on the headline and then we go through the topics.
Absolutely, DC. Here are your headlines.
Thanks. We start with the DeFiChain Meetup in Singapore. That's also the main title of the show today. Mark will give us some insights here. Then MetaChain update, more or less the main topic since a couple of weeks. And here again, a lot of things happened. Notable mentions, community projects and updates, and last but not least, the future dates. Then Meetup in Singapore. You are very happy because you can go there. For me, it's too far away. But yeah, give us some insights. What is it?
Yeah, I wish I would tell you the story already what happened, but it's as a matter of fact, it's happening tomorrow.
Next week.
Yeah, tomorrow. Next week you do the update. Yeah, absolutely right. So, as you know, there have been a couple of meetups in Singapore already, but those were meetups organized by Bake or Cake at the beginning. This is the first that is done by DeFiChain Labs, so that's really cool to see. And they organized, how can I say, a talk from Prasanna. Prasanna's going to start the evening, going to give some insights. And then there's going to be a panel discussion. So they invited a couple of people from outside. Maybe let's have a quick look who is involved there. Also Prasanna is of course going to be on stage, one of the people continuing the discussion. Then Samuel Chong is there. He's the regional manager of CoinStore. CoinStore is a Singaporean crypto exchange. Then Anisha Ray Hanna is there, tokenization and DeFi consultant. Then Lassie Chen, founder of DeFi Singapore. And from DeFiChain Labs, the second attendant is Fred. He's going to do the moderation and lead the discussion. So this is going to be super interesting. And end of the evening is a little bit a networking session, most likely some finger food like always. So we're looking forward to that. It's the first real DeFiChain meetup. You've been in Munich, DC. You said it was a big success. So let's see what Singapore has to offer when DeFiChain is calling.
And yeah, for everyone now feeling a little bit sad because it's too far away and we cannot attend, they are trying to do it a live stream. If not, they try to give us a recording of the presentations and discussions so that we have the chance to watch it afterwards. Really
absolutely
great.
Don't miss out on that. We're gonna most likely X is gonna full with links. Otherwise next week we maybe can have a little bit quick chat. What happened, what was special, how was it? So I'm gonna be there. Really interesting to see.
I already put the link to the latest post on X in the show notes. So follow DeFiChain Labs on X and then you won't miss the updates on this event and everything around DeFiChain. Then next point, MetaChain. Biggest point, I already mentioned it. Give us some insight. What happened here on this side?
Yeah, DC is always starting to collect all the information from X and from different sources. And today he found about 2 pages. So thanks a lot for the work anyway. But a lot. I think it wasn't that hard to find the good stuff, I would say this time. Short disclaimer. First of all, there's a Google Docs that is always updated by DC. What do you find there? All the projects and a couple of information around the project. So if your project is missing here, please get in touch with the young gentleman next to me. A short disclaimer maybe from our side. First of all, this is not investment advice. This is also not that we kind of greenlight all this project. Do your own research, check out if these projects are legit or whatever. We just pull the information together. We want to inform you, and then it's your decision if you want to act on everything what you hear here. So that being said, let's jump to the first project, Chefsphere. We launched TradeX today. TradeX is a new product, actually a product family. New product family that we started, and this enables you now to trade D token, at the moment only to buy D tokens on the Chefsphere application. The cool thing about it is it uses the DEX liquidity on the native layer, so it's much easier to trade here. And very simple user interface. Check it out. We have been on testnet for quite a while now. It's on mainnet since 2 hours or something like this. Very happy to hear your feedback. Some people might ask why only buy functionality. It's not that we don't want that you sell your D tokens later. The idea is really, and Igor was emphasizing that. He said, let's start the buy functionality. It's well tested. See how it works. If everybody's happy, and then we add the sell functionality. So it's coming soon. You could always send your D tokens back to the native layer and sell them there if it's very urgent. Otherwise, just hold them for a while. I think the market is positive anyway. So that's the latest addition to TradeX. Good. OctoDeFi, very exciting product as well. They announced that they're going to have a Gold and Diamond Octo Club. What is the Gold Diamond Octo Club? They said if you are a holder of a Gold or Diamond Octo NFT, then you are invited to this very nice elitish club. The idea is you have closer information to what's happening there. Your thoughts are heard, your ideas, your feedback. You get in touch with Lars Berge and can discuss all these things and all the people around it. So I think that's a very nice idea. So to strengthen this community approach, like the Bored Ape, Yacht Club, and some other projects have this. Now our Octo DeFi Club has also this kind of premium tier. Sounds good. I like it. Then Cello started as a meme coin. They announced an airdrop, and the airdrop is actually going until tomorrow, 29th of February, I think 3 p.m. UTC. Check out DC, always links the Twitter post in the show notes. They were growing their Twitter account pretty nicely. You have to retweet, put some hashtags. All the descriptions are in the show notes. Check it out. If you want to grab some jellos, then you still got some time. Then Atlantis
That was really a great initiative by this small account there. They had less than 1,000 followers. Before this post grew now to 4,000 followers. And the post itself reached a massive interaction, 70,000 views, more than 3,000 comments. And if you scroll through, you will recognize a lot of people outside our community responded to it with their Ethereum address. So it was a good initiative to make people aware of MetaChain and that you can build on our EVM layer. Well done.
Cool initiative. Well played. As you said, that's really cool, because every of these kind of initiatives brings new people to DeFiChain. Of course, there are a lot of airdrop hunters out there, but we have to spread the word, right? It's cool. DC, well spotted. Thanks for adding that. Atlantis NFT, our first and own NFT marketplace on DeFi MetaChain. They started a couple of weeks ago, and they are working already on new features. Now you can create your own collection and then add NFTs. So if you want to be creative, you don't have to go to OpenSea or other platforms anymore. Do it on DeFi MetaChain now with our own marketplace. And of course, you can trade your DSD bonds there and all the other collections that are there, Genesis collection or whatever. Really, really cool.
Live on testnet so far, but pretty sure mainnet will follow.
Yeah, these guys are pretty fast. It's gonna be there most likely, maybe next week already. Little challenge. So DMC Universe, Paddy and sent us an update. They have now on-chain data. They added it to their website. And then there's a separate page that shows data related to the token of the project covering the following metrics: circulating supply, holders, active holders. So that's nice to see. That's what people want to see if they want to get more insight. I think a very good place to go if you want to have data was always your dashboard, your DeFiChain dashboard. Is there actually...
Native.
Yeah, the native side. Are you actually planning to integrate the DMC there? We never spoke about that.
Not so far, yeah. Question is where to start and then where to end, because now covering all the projects and all data, that's too much.
It's crazy. Okay, so you're gonna focus on the native sides. Then we have maybe the guys from the DMC universe focusing on the project. Okay, cool, good information. So these are all the live projects. Then let's talk a little bit about the planned projects. We've got 2 to cover today. TNT World. They proceed with giving insights about the NFT collection. The collection will be released end of February, beginning of March. This is more or less now, I would say, or in the next week. Yeah. More information about trade ranks and trade weapons. Check that out. And there's also gonna be a DFI Cashflow NFT collection, TNT Jelly. Check it out. There's a link, like always, on Twitter. Learn more about it and see if you're interested in that. Second one, a regular customer or regular mention here on our projects. Crypto Factor. They did, I don't know if it's he or she or a team behind that. They had the 4th round of token sale, and was sold out in 3 hours. They totally raised 120,000 DFI, and this is used now as liquidity for listing. So that means there's going to be some centralized exchange listing incoming, most likely. CFR staking to be announced soon. Testnet is already scheduled. And then Crypto Factor and DeFiChain Labs Project Spotlight next week. Project Spotlight, for the people who don't know it, is an initiative by DeFiChain Labs. They showcase all the DMC projects, do a Twitter space, blog post, and all that jazz, just to make the project a little bit more known in the community. DC, that's it about the MetaChain projects.
Yeah, projects are pretty active in 1 week. So let's see what's happening this week. I'm curious, and we will cover it next week. Then notable mentions, our category, what else happened around the DeFiChain project, we cannot put into one of the other categories. Here I see 3 topics.
Actually all pretty good topics, especially the first one. There was a special DFIP. And these special DFIPs are always a little bit exciting because there's not much time to vote on it. This one was approved by a ton of masternodes, was a clear yes. It looks like the community, the masternode holders really wanted the project. It's all about, we have this DEX stabilization fee, but now what they added is their idea was to add a discount fee, what means if we are in a discount, there's a higher fee. It makes it more expensive to sell. And the idea behind this is just, if you want to sell the USD, you pay a high price for it. So it makes it much easier to stabilize the price and to push the price up to $1. As soon as then we reach like a certain level, around 95 cents, then this additional discount fee is gonna disappear completely. But over time, like we know, if you're in a premium, also the DEX stabilization fee is gonna decrease. So it's another attempt just to make it, to come back to the pack easier, and all the money that is put in, kind of not to use it, or that is gonna be used as excess liquidity. We saw a little bit selling when the idea came up. Of course, the people who got scared left, but then it kind of stabilized, and I've got the feeling the people are now still in the USD, and these are still quite a lot, that they think that's a great idea and they still believe in the D token system. And things are actually quite calm and have been quite calm, even over the last days when you saw a lot of people are voting for it. It was really interesting to see. The fee was implemented already. So also the Light wallet was updated. So if you want to sell now, then all these fees are implemented. Then there was a blog post, the ideological framework of DeFiChain.
Maybe one question, sorry.
Yo.
With this high fee, who is buying? No.
Good point. Okay, some guys.
A lot of people are buying, but there's a special address.
Exactly. There's a special address. There's no official statement. Maybe check out on Twitter. Somebody is buying, and you said in a rate of every 10 minutes. How was it?
Roundabout, I think 10 minutes. 10,000 DFI into USD.
Every 10 minutes.
8 million DFI on the address.
Okay, so if you put one and one together, you might figure out who is buying. If you want to get more insight and see the address, maybe go to, I don't know, maybe you posted it as well. I've seen Kugi posted about it on X. Check that out, do your research. But there's some serious buy pressure, and I think a lot of people said, okay, now the tax stabilization fee is there. DUSD is cheap, and it was rising quite nicely. We reached like 30 cents or 32 cents from over the last time. If you want to see the price, go on TradeX on Jeffsphere. Sorry for the advertising, but you have a price graph there as well. You can actually follow along.
Yeah.
So
I think that was worth to mention because a lot of people were
very
afraid
good point.
that
Very good point.
No one is buying because you cannot leave without big losses. Thanks.
Yeah. You people will be able to leave sooner or later again. It's just a question that we reach to repack. Good point. Thanks, DC, for reminding. I really forgot about it. Then there was a blog post like I wanted to say before. The ideological framework of DeFiChain, how it unlocks limited possibilities. Links in the show note. And then Lars Berger has a request. He says an exchange listing and a credit card on-off ramp for DeFi MetaChain DFI would be interesting. Check it out. He is in need of 22,000 K. He has a Reddit post. Discuss it there. Check it out. Tell him what you think. Pro, con, wanna contribute? Should it be a DFIP? Should it be a CFP in that case? Anything goes, right? Anything possible at the moment.
Yeah.
That's it about the notable mentions, DC.
Thanks again for this update. Then last category before we come to the future days, oldies but goldies, community project and updates. And they are kind of getting less and less, but we still have this category. So what happened?
DeFi DEX trader team. They first of all, there's the DEX Trading Masters 5. Starting now, and I think they are starting.
No, are you right?
Which one? The DEX Trading Masters 5?
It finished last week.
So then it's 6. So 6 is starting on the 15th of March already. So the next edition is starting already. Yeah. So there's one gonna be mid of March, and there's gonna be one mid of May starting. Exactly. I think the next one is going to be called Bond Edition or something like this. They always come up with very creative names. What is really nice to see, there was an account. The account was called Jelly. And the trading wallet was used from the very beginning, from the very first round. They reached the 40x already. So they made out of 500 USD, 20,000 USD. I think that's fantastic over 5 rounds. So that means 5 months trading where the account was used, and they made 40 times on their initial investment. So that shows if you play that right. Of course, maybe not everybody can do that, but if you're a little bit skilled and you pay attention and you use the tools in the right way, then you can make a really nice juicy profit. And I think this is something what people oversee very much, because it's all about, is the DFI price going up? Is the DUSD price going up? And the utility of having these D tokens and trading them, I think is something what a lot of people just completely forget. And this was actually the original idea why DeFiChain was built, right? So this was the
Correct.
old good narrative. But yeah, it's maybe too complicated. I don't know. I think it's fantastic, and this team really shows what is possible. There was also an initiative that some people people are sharing their winnings because there are a couple of tools that they want to support. For example, DStocks, DeFiChain web app, is a website where you see the discounts and premiums. So they're gonna get $800 donated to Rob Revolver 1, who is upkeeping the website, and 1,700 USD goes to DeFiChain Trade for his DeFiChain.trade tool. So that's really nice. So they help the tools to maintain the tools or improve the tools. Fair enough, they use the tools, so why not help a friend out in need?
Yeah.
Fantastic. That's it. Yeah, for
Really
the
great.
projects.
Cool. If your project now was missed in the news show, then I would say contact us. We have a Telegram channel, and there you can put us the update before the show, and then we will cover your project also here. Yeah, show is nearly over. Last sentence, future dates. It's just one sentence.
There's only one, and that's the news show next week. And then we're
And
gonna
it's an
bring
incredible one.
yeah, and then we're gonna tell you a little bit more about the DeFiChain Meetup in Singapore, and I guess so many more product updates and project updates.
Yeah, thanks. Then, for everyone watching live, if you still have a question, put it here in the chat. We will have a look on it. Everyone else, thanks for watching us. Give us a like, helps the project here on YouTube to grow, and see you next week with the news show on YouTube. Have a nice time.
Okay.
See you.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There we are,
one.
faster than expected. Christian is here. He's part of the inventory, I guess. Hi, Christian. Nice to see you. Fabio's here. Greetings to Netherlands. I hope you're watching the BTC price. I saw
On the big screen.
on the big screen. We are on the small screen, most likely. No, I saw Bitcoin made a crazy move up to 64,000 and then dropped to 60,000 in a matter of seconds. So seems that there's some massive price action happening. Most likely Fabio was selling a little bit. Now the price dropped by 4,000. I don't know where it is now. Cool. Jackie is also here. What does Jackie has to tell us? So good that we can still watch the English live stream with you if you don't manage to watch the German live stream. Thanks, Jackie, for being here in the German one and now in the English one. It's really appreciated. It's always nice to have some familiar faces here. Yo!
Yeah, that's
DC, I don't know. What number of news show was this? 139. 139 English
per
one
language,
per
yeah.
language. So
Yeah.
there's 278 news shows. That means we've done about, mamma mia, 300 videos so far together. And I still haven't met you in person. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's crazy and should be changed, but it's not so easy. It's a big
really not-
distance.
It's always when I'm in Europe, you're somewhere, not coming to the event or the other way around. Let's see if we can make this happen this year. Cool, guys. That there are not more questions this year.
Yeah, then we can finish the show and say
Absolutely.
goodbye.
Thanks for
See you.
watching, guys, and
Hello.
see you next week. Bye-bye.